My daddy made this beat. Yo, check it out. In tune to the dynamic duo. Rhys and Ira. On the corner. Real talk corner. Real entertainment network.
Ira Rhys. The talk is still real. We still on the corner. We can touch on some topics.
SKN. We got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, we got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, it's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. Yeah.
Ira Rhys. The talk is still real. We still on the corner.
Real talk.
We can touch on some topics.
It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, real talk. It's real talking, real talk, yeah. Check it out, in tune. My daddy made this beat. Yo, check it out, in tune to the dynamic duo. Rhys and Ira. On the corner. Real talk corner. Real entertainment network.
Ira Rhys. The talk is still real. We still on the corner. We can touch on some topics.
SKN, we got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, we got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, it's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. Yeah.
Ira Rhys. The talk is still real. We still on the corner.
Real talk.
We can touch on some topics.
It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, real talk. It's real talking, real talk, yeah. Check it out, in tune. My daddy made this beat. Yo, check it out, in tune.
Check it out. In tune. Reese, you can hear me? Because I always a jot word on my microphone and so
No.
things like that.
I'm not buy expensive mic.
But any mic, is the wire. I buy expensive mic and a cheap wire. So you go keep it in the same family,
Yeah, as usual.
Is that expensive and expensive?
Yes.
But the expensive and cheap don't work.
Don't mix.
No. It doesn't mix at all.
It don't mix. So what's the saying,
Alright.
brother?
Well,
What's the saying?
why? Everything's so slow, it's so delayed and stuff. The seed is good. See, I get in a little gray. I going for me salt and pepper look. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I'm going for me salt and pepper look now, man. Embrace. Yeah. The stress is alive.
Some might be the long time. I will just make it look good. Some might be the long time.
But some have been you. Cause yours look jet black.
No, you see, again, I tell you, I just make it look good. But
What?
they not go ahead or the short hair cut them. The mother hair. That was when we live with the big beard. We live with the big beard. We went to the short look now. Yeah.
That way you do?
Yeah, we don't work with the service long time. When you
That
take me for this,
sounds,
I'm going to juggle in and me cut it off.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Reese,
yeah, make decisions.
how you doing, man? It's been a long time we've been on this platform. Well, it's been what 2, 3 weeks.
You know, about 2, 3, yeah, about 2, 3, about that since we've been here. You
Hmm.
know, but I've been cool. What
Yeah,
about you?
me not complaining. You know, we go. And
And do
once you
I
have life, you have everything.
exactly? I agree.
A wise man say, if you blame life, you blame who give it. You know, so don't blame life. Blame the way how you live it.
Valid,
Yeah.
valid,
So
valid, valid, valid.
I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it to that type of levels and
So we are look on the thing.
yeah, definitely. Let's get some. Let's get some people on this live, man. You know, let's share this live. Get started. Have a conversation. And why is it so delayed? Maybe it's just delayed to me. It won't be delayed to anybody else. It's really delayed though. Have a conversation, you know, and this one should be interesting. You know, we go.
What's the conversation we started with? That's what I want to hear. What we started with?
Um,
What we started with? Talk to me.
let's talk about. Let's talk about. Man, I'll let you pick. I'll let you choose. The main conversation tonight is gonna surround Carnival, right? So the other things that we could talk about is recent remarks on Vibes Cartel. If you ain't saying Vibes Cartel name on social media, you're not doing anything. So we gotta at least say Vibes Cartel. No, we gotta say Vibes Cartel name, man. We
Land.
gotta get some clicks. We should actually put it in the name of the episode. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest, yeah, that would make sense.
So
Yeah,
you think you want to start there or you want to end there? That's the
I
big
say
question.
whatever. Where do you want to start? What's using all this GPU?
Man,
Big up yourself,
Javon McG, big up yourself,
Javan DG, Javan G. You one and only, you know.
Yes, man, big up
Yeah,
yourself.
just go ahead and share. We got some things to talk about.
Well,
You know what I mean?
let me start with some of the easy ones.
Carnival,
We can recap the summer
carnival.
fest.
That the easy one. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
recap.
that can take a little more time.
You think that gonna take a little more
Yeah, I
time?
think that can take. Yeah, the recap of summer festival and stuff, man. And we gotta talk about what was done right, what was not done right.
Okay.
You know, that kind of thing. That's all. That's
Okay.
all. Hey,
Okay.
Reese, is yours, you, you laggy over on your side? Is it my side? Am I laggy?
No, ain't like on my side.
Okay, that's great. That's perfectly fine if you're not laggy.
Yeah, ain't like on my side.
Start from
Um.
a culture. I'm a rewind, then come move to carnival.
Okay.
No, we have
Let's
another topic that we would like to talk about, man. Reese, no, he wanna talk about. He wants to talk about
we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
rough.
That ain't no, we gonna get
Okay,
there. We
I'm
gonna
gonna
get.
let you. I'm gonna let you start. I'm gonna let you start off. I'm gonna let you start
Okay.
off. Introduce what
So,
we're
so
gonna talk about then.
let's talk
Oh,
about it then. We're gonna talk about these summer
carry the
festivals
light.
or whatever. We're gonna do a little review of Nevis Culturama, Space Mass, Grenada, and some stuff with us, the Space Mass, Antigua Carnival, Anguilla, Angola Carnival with some of the creative stuff that they would have had in Angola. Um, Tartola Carnival as well. Carnival Festival, however they call it. But all in all, and then of course Jamaica still had Dream Weekend too. Jamaica had the little festival thing going on that weekend as well. So it was a festive time in the summer. The summer time to be festive, you know. You
Greatest
got to
summer
pick your
line.
part. You got to pick your part. Then also Saint Lucia too. Saint Lucia had the festival. They got to buy Sherburne who went on to go party with them on the road. Sherburne
Yeah.
was down there for parade and thing in the parade and troop and thing. You may go to Sherburne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the DJs are feta, you know. Yeah man, Sherburne is a feta. Sherburne is an international feta, global superstar Sherburne, you know, when it comes to feta. Yeah, I'm telling you, Sherburne are the thing. But so let's just start the culture. So let's start the culture.
Respect to
From what
Chauvin.
from what I saw from the outside
Culture
looking
Armor
in,
don't keep.
from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
if I had to rate culture on a scale of 1 to 10, culture would be a 4 for me.
4. Okay.
Culture
You're gonna have to break
would,
one.
culture would be a solid 4 to me. There was no event that I
Okay.
saw that seemed to have been sold out. There was no event outside of Wetfed. No,
No, there wasn't a
five,
wet fet. 5-in-1.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that no.
5-in-1.
Outside of that, there didn't seem to be any event that was fully sold out. The other thing you would have noticed is a lot of the bands out of Nevis would have pulled away from the festivities as well. And the moment you lose your local music in a festival, you lose your people. So just the fact
Think
that
it's
you
local.
no, me not doing that. Me not doing that. You know how you like to say you like to say Nevis got their own government and they got their own flag, but you like you the sister, not me. All right, you gonna stamp on that today.
What you mean?
So
Nevis not gonna government. Nevis got administration.
so with that being said, I read culture as a 4. I mean, even the Juve, which was carried primarily by the bands out of St. Kitts, seemed to have been lackluster to me. There was no vibes there to me. Yeah, I think we almost could have skipped culture this year. That's what I feel. What do you think?
You could never skip culture armor. I think we should always do it and always participate. But I do
Okay.
agree with you. You know, starving. Culture armor look like it anorexic now. I don't know. I think after the whole 50 celebration, no one. It's not even surprising to me, right? So, okay. I'm a culture. I'm a participant, right? So if you want to come at me, you could come at my track record. I've had, I guess, 2 troops. You know what I mean? We've won our categories, and that's a fact. That is there. That is in history. I celebrate. I participate in Juve. I remember one time I went to Culture Army, it was 49, and I even made a post. And I said, the problem with Culture Army is you, right? Very vague. You could be anybody and everybody. So, what does that mean? Culturama is not evolving with the time. So, for me, Culturama gets a hearty 2. A 2. A 2.
You get culture
And
too,
yeah, a 2. A 2. A 2.
but
A 2. A 2.
but but
So I felt like one, the lack of participation, which is the heart of a festival. If you're telling me that people are not participating in the festival, then the festival has failed, right? And I'm not gonna say everything failed, right? I have to make like I have to commend the soca monarch chair. You could see he really tried. He constantly promoted his event, and you could also see where that sort of paid off. But you know, overall, yes, India is big, and it had a fairly good attendance. But for a Soca Monarch competition, you want to expect a lot more people in there. I
Well,
I don't know what it does. Yeah, go ahead.
it's not only just that. It's the fact that you also only had Soca Monarch that night, right? So they didn't have any what you call them, fringe activities, fringe events on that night. So and I had no competition, and you still couldn't fill the venue. You understand? And I think that is where you realizing that people want vibes and the thing. You just ain't had no vibes.
Yeah, yeah. And so I don't know who is responsible for vibes. Good night, Lorette. But I don't know who is responsible for the vibes. And it's almost like no one's taking full responsibility for the problem. So Abernathy is gone. Let's put
I
that
mean,
out there. So it can't be Abernathy now.
so you're
It
saying that
used to be Abernathy.
we ain't blaming Abo. We can't call Abo name.
No, it cannot be Abernathy's fault, right?
We
It
can't.
cannot. So the
Can't blame.
idea that we need to change who's in charge, we have to look at who's in charge, right? Because Abernathy is gone, and
I,
I
I
don't know
tell them give
who's
me the work.
really in charge.
I tell them give me the work. But they want to give me
So
the work.
if we had to revisit the conversation we had with Abernathy, basically Abernathy had wanted Culturama to go in a different direction, right? And I think I think the powers that be refuse.
Yeah,
Though
he was told.
there's
He was
yeah
told. He did
there's
say that.
yeah, he wants FET, and I saw him post this like FET. He was talking about by Anguilla had a fest and Anguilla had a FET, and he was talking about that. But
Was it eyes wide shut?
yeah, eyes wide shut, eyes wide shut, eyes wide shut. It was
Maybe I'm gonna tell you something.
eyes
I'm gonna
wide
tell you
shut.
something.
Yeah,
I envy too much people who are able to party during the summer festival time, right? Until I see eyes wide shut, and I
yeah.
see how Anguilla had people going on. Partner, I vex I couldn't be in Anguilla.
You could have been in Anguilla. You chose not to. Let's not say
But
that.
listen,
You
but
chose not
next
to be in
next year,
Anguilla.
yeah, but next year, I don't let them know. I don't let some people know. Next year, minute.
No. The idea of this is culture harmony next year. The greatest summer line
Oh,
is where we need
oh,
to be. Anyway, let me
wait.
continue, bro. What I say, yeah. So, so I think I get it. I understand. I understand what the original concept of Culturama was. Um, Shout out to the founding fathers and mothers of Culturama for bringing it forward. You know, preservation of culture, but culture is not history, right? There's a difference, and we don't even understand that. It seems like because culture is our food, is our music, right? Culture is the way we talk, right? Culture is all of these aspects. Now, the music of yesteryear is not the music of now, right? We want the hi-fi, we want the jump up, we want the heavy bass, not the big drum. And I understand that there is some place for that. The big drum, the masquerades, the clowns. But honestly, Reese, that could be dealt with just like how Mango Fest is being dealt with. And I mean that let's do that in maybe a weekend or something. Culturama is supposed to attract tourists to Nevis during a time where tourism is low, right? Because our main industry is tourism. So if Culturama is not attracting tourists, then that means we are failing. When I look at all the other festivals, right, I see where they have tourists talking about how great of a time they're having. And if you're not here, you should be here. I did not see any of that for Culturama. I must say I saw it for Mango Fest with some influencers. So it seems like a lot of the focus is on Mango Fest, right? So Mango Fest seems like it's also sucking away from Culturama, taken away from Culturama. So if our culture is so important, then why isn't Culturama getting the same sort of marketing strategy as Mango Fest? Now, I get it. There is a place for the shows. The Nivisions like to dress up, and we like to sit, and we like to look good. So the shows, they have a place. Hold on. But we have to now concentrate more on what will bring people to the shows. And we need party. You don't have to be naked dancing as people like to talk about. We just need party. We just need some more party. Go ahead,
I mean,
Reese.
let me tell you something, right? If I am going to spend my money to go to an island, and I got to 3 out of the 4 nights on the weekend, I can't go to place until about 2 o'clock in the morning because the show got to end before any party start. I have wasted my entire night. I may as well go someplace else.
Yeah,
You understand? And that's just how I looking at it. If I can party until after Queen Showdown, then I just waste my entire night. If I can party
that's crazy.
until after the Calypso Showdown, I just waste my entire night. Right?
Yeah,
So I
and party
I don't
monopoly shouldn't be going on.
listen, I ain't got money to just lay down and lay stay. Well, I can just cool out until 2 o'clock and then I can wake up and I can go party. Huh? What you talking about? When you talking
Hmm.
when I watching other islands, man telling you they left for one party and they gone to another party. So come I just no, I better go to the other island and cool out.
Exactly. The party plays that we see shouldn't happen. Like you shouldn't have to like be afraid to compete with either. Right? You shouldn't say, "Oh, this skipping this night, so you can't keep this night." As a promoter, if I want to take the risk and keep a fet against some other fet, I should be able to because people should have a choice in what they want to do. Right? So
Well, you
shutting
see,
down
I
of
don't.
go ahead.
For me, ain't even so much the promoter that you put the blame on. I actually put the blame on the fact that the committee don't want to give out
I'm
don't
not
want to
putting
give,
the
no
blame on the promoters. I'm just
yeah
saying allow them to do it.
no they should have
You know what
listen.
I mean?
I believe that the night that Queen show they should
Blessings.
be allowed to have another party. They should
Hmm.
be allowed to have something else going on, right?
Why not?
It can't just be oh you have to go Queen show. If you don't go Queen show, then you ain't doing nothing. Oh,
We
right?
got Rennie. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the thing I watching. Like if I don't
Greetings,
if
sexy
I am not
Reese.
into if I am not into Calypso and I don't want to go Calypso show, I mean I got to wait until Calypso shut down before I could do anything.
No, no. And Mango
You
Fest
know?
didn't hit that much this year. Last year was really better. They dropped the ball, but I know they will do better. They're definitely going to pick up the ball next year for Mango Fest. But I don't see any focus on culture. I think they're trying to kill it, to be honest.
No,
Yeah, I know. Back to what you were
no.
saying, Reese.
What I would say honestly, we need to
Hmm.
we need to revamp the whole schedule, right? The whole schedule needs to revamp. This thing about the main weekend, you got Queen Show and Calypso show out of here. Yeah, put Calypso show Monday and put Queen show Tuesday. Get them done. So when I fly in on Thursday or
Yeah.
Friday and I land, I only got to wear a boxer and a vest for 4 days. Me no need too much
I
clothes. Car party.
I
Sure.
mean, you whatever it is you want. I would actually even argue that they should go a little deeper in the party because you want to bring people to these shows even more earlier. A matter of fact, You're right. If people so want to see Queen Show, they can come in from the Monday and the Tuesday. So they're gonna be from one weekend
To
to
the next
sometime in the
weekend.
middle of the to the another. No, not even
Yeah,
further than that. In the middle of the next week or something like that.
yeah.
I don't feel
Uh,
like people should be getting like, bro, you know how much money they could get into the economy for vendors, for just the whole Nivision public, right? And they
and
don't even have
and
to
then
sponsor all of them because you have you have promoters. I wanted to do
uh,
a fet and I couldn't get it though. Not this year.
yeah, remember we had one to do a
Yeah.
fit. That's the reason why last year we said we not going home because we couldn't get anything started.
That and
But
it's
then
like, oh no.
the other thing too is because they put out the announcement that if you want to do the events, submit that. But then why am I going to do an event and it's not on the main weekend? You're killing me.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
the main weekend is when I want to do my event because that's when the highest concentration of people gonna be there.
That's it. That's
That's what
all.
it's coming from. And I'll give you a good example. I looked at Antigua Carnival this year, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they did the Burning Flames 40th anniversary show. That was a part. That was a part of Carnival. And I said to myself, Antigua understand this thing. Them I had Burning Flames anniversary show, and then the following day they had the show in Marshall. Marshall came out for Burning Flames show.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall did a cameo for Burning Flames show.
That's all that.
Arguably, we could say that Ultrasonic was the biggest band with the neighbors, right?
Mm.
Ultrasonics did a reunion. You think Ultrasonics reunion was on the main weekend? No, it was the weekend before. So the people who willing to come home to party can't get that. Cause we gotta go pre-show. Stupidness.
Okay, so we know what the problem is, right? It's just that are they gonna have a solution? Because everybody else moving forward, huh? Reese, I see the clips from Antigua, crazy vibes. I see the clips from Anguilla, crazy vibes. And
Hey,
you know what it looks like? It looked like people were making money. It looked like people were having fun. It looked like hotels book out, um, car rental book out, Airbnb book out, restaurants book out, everything book out, vendors
but
book
yeah, man.
out.
Okay, but hear what you're saying now, right? You bring up Antigua. So I'm sure another plan out. The night after the morning after the event that Marshall did, right? Marshall do
Yeah,
even the night he had done like 6 something in the morning. It went people went directly from that to a breakfast fair. Imagine you leave Marshall and you're gonna make Claudia Peters for a breakfast fair.
yeah.
Party we are party and the two of them ram. Everybody in there. People will spend their money if they feel like the product is worth it. But just minute I am not going to no Queen show. And
The
Calypso show,
topic
make it worse.
tonight. So for those of us who are just joining, shout out to Antsman, Chester David, uh, New Waves band. But the topic tonight, I think it was in the name, but it is carnivals, carnival clash in the Caribbean. Of course, Reese and I are gonna dissect Culturama a little bit, because Culturama has failed. Reese and I have already given the rating for Culturama. Reese gave it a solid 4. I gave it a extremely solid 2. Right, 2. And people, I've participated in Culturama, so it's not even that. I participated through multiple boycotts because boycotts seem to be the word of the day when it comes to Culturama, right? I've participated through uh, troops and band. Reese and I, we both were in a troop. We've done that
Yeah, man.
several times.
And we
You
win.
know,
And we win.
yeah, we win. We win. We were gonna bring it
Yeah, we
back
win.
too. We were gonna bring it back. I've gone to shows. I, if you look at Soca Monarch 49, I was there. You could talk to plenty of the Soca Monarch contestants. I went, oh shit. I was there.
He's,
I
he's
was
so
in. I
funny.
was in that. I was on the far side here. -5. -5. I was there. Um, what we have identified is that there is a lack of vision, and we don't know where it stems from. Because last year it was Abernathy, but Abernathy is not here anymore, right? Years and years before it was Abernathy, and he's not here anymore. So I don't know what the problem is, right? I would like to know: are we even putting any money behind Culturama, right? Because we need money. First of all, it does not show in the prices. If we want to increase our quality of band soca artists, even for the Queen Show, Calypso, we need to give them attractive prizes for their time, right? We need to start looking at these people as ambassadors.
Hold on,
Music
Ira.
can
Hold
do
on,
so
Ira.
much.
I mean, like me and like they saying that. I don't
Okay,
like
go
they
ahead.
saying that because last year my whole cry last year was 50 for 50,
Yeah.
50 for 50. Nobody listen. But you know who listen up? Angola, and Angola turn around and everybody they win in Angola 50.
Mhm.
I said, well, and it's 50 US. Eh? Cha.
If they were out, like if like so we have committees working. We have a committee and we have a secretariat. I, apparently they're gonna be merging or something. I don't know. But if it's a all
Check
year
one.
round type of thing, Risa shine. If it's a all year round thing, right? If it's a all year round thing, they're supposed to be hustling for these promotion all year round. Like they need to start getting these prices up. Itablos tell me he's not going to enter Soca Monarch competition, right? Because all of the younger ones, they look up to him, and he wants to be more of a mentor on these great things. And I appreciate that. But I know if the money was larger, nothing can stop him from going in.
No,
These are the things that
me understand what Table is trying to tell her here, but
yeah.
Marshall
But
older than Marshall now stop.
if it was a hundred
And Marshall
thousand dollars on the line, I would want to see him tell me about it. Like,
in
I want to see him tell me the same story for $100,000. Nobody turning that. I'm not. No, bro. If the artist could focus on craft because the money is there, then it would be amazing. So the biggest problem is the money king. The government doesn't contribute enough to the festival, and that is why I'm wondering what is the purpose of Culturama. Is the purpose of Culturama really just to preserve the fabric of culture? Excuse me, history, because culture is evolved. It has evolved. We don't. We our islands have blend. We have different immigrants. We have different foods, different speaking, and we have all these different things. Music. We could appreciate Buyan. We could appreciate the Iron of Antigua. We could appreciate the Jamban of the VI. We could bring all of that together. We could appreciate the carnival um, sound of Trinidad, and all of that now has become a part of our culture. Culture, if they feel like culture is supposed to remain in the past, they're wrong, bro. They're wrong. They're wrong. We need to party.
so
Culture should be about party. I would
you
debate
want me to
that,
tell you
right?
what you want me to tell you what I would do right now? Right now, what
Right.
I would do if I'm the committee, first person I reaching out to is Elephant Man. And I book an Elephant Man. I book an Elephant Man and a full contract. So 3 months prior to the date they're booking you for, you cannot perform within a 500 square mile radius. Cool. You
Why
book an
elephant
exclusive
man
contract
is
because no, because Elephant Man got the artist room right now. And you know,
By
say,
that
listen, you
tune.
gotta remember, say kids gonna book you for music first. You got to beat say kids. You got to come out early.
Let me tell you something.
That's the biggest
If
problem.
if they ain't have the artist booked for next year festival, we still doing it wrong.
Listen,
We still doing it wrong.
listen. They got listen. They better start working. They should right now. They should be in the office with pen and paper, writing on everything and starting to reach out to managers right now.
Who is there?
Everybody
Who
managers.
is there? Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Can we need to start? We really need to know who is there. Who is
Well,
there?
whoever in charge of who's in charge of the committee or the secretariat or whatever you call them, they gotta deal with the thing.
But I don't know if it's their fault. I don't know
Somebody
what
got
kind
to
of budget they get in.
hey,
I don't know what
listen,
kind of money
listen.
spending.
Hold
Definitely
on.
they ain't get. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Hold on. Me and you on the outside know the problems, right? So if me and you decide we're gonna take the job, we know the problems is going forward. So whoever decides to take the job, they know what the problems is. So they accept the position to take the legs. That's how we got.
But if I was to take the job there and I'm not getting the support that I need, you better believe I quitting, you know.
Every,
I
and
done, you
everybody in
know.
there getting caught. Everybody in there getting
I
caught.
yeah, man, and no, man, in this. Me, no, man, in this. Jobs come,
Took
job
one
go.
back. Yeah, man.
Jobs come and jobs go. Right? When your reputation is on the line, when
What?
your reputation is on the line, that stays with you forever. You
I
get
mean,
what I'm saying? Nobody can look at me as a
listen,
failure, bro. And not my fault.
I can tell you, right? What I feel needs to happen is that the committee needs to be run independently. The government should only be funding it, but the government, the minister shouldn't have no fair no say.
If the minister have saying culturama, that is a problem.
That's a
Because
problem.
the minister of this is what I'm saying. There's a minister of culture. Shouldn't
That's a
this
problem.
then it's like
It, sh- it should be an independent body, and the government only supply the funds.
I agree with Massa Blue on that one. Put business minded
That's all
because that's all you need. If you're not looking to like it's like oh my gosh, like
it-
when you're running Culturama, you should feel as if you you losing money if you don't succeed, and I feel like that is not the outcome here. The impact to the economy is supposed to be so great for this festival. We got a lot of competition. Are we still the greatest summer lime or no? Good night.
What? What you mean blessings? What you mean greater small life? What you mean by that?
The greatest summer lime. That was it. Culturama has
Hold on,
always been the
hold on,
greatest summer lime.
pause.
Pause.
Time out.
Time out.
Stop.
Time out. Time out. Time out.
You watch Anguilla Soca Monarch. You watch the winning performance for Anguilla Soca Monarch. You have to see that?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You ever see that little thing on social media with the aura farmer thing with the little boy that they do the dance and in front of the boat and thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see that? Them man had a
Yeah.
car designed as a boat, and that's how Panther entered Soca Monarch for his performance to win Soca Monarch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got some kind of money in the Soca Monarch. When a man going that far,
Money.
he got some he got some kind of money in it. When you got
Money is involved.
your biggest names jumping in, it's a reason. Them man
Yeah.
understand. Them man understand the business. And big
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
Master
yeah.
Blue to who had a big production down in Angola. If you know, you know. Big tune. Master Blue Panther vibes.
Yeah. Is Culturama for profit? I don't know if it's for profit, but it's supposed to be for economical boost and stimulus. That's why I feel like Culturama is done. Okay. Let me not forget Emancipation Day. Let me not forget that because they're gonna talk about all those who forget Emancipation Day and blah blah blah. That's what Juve is. That's why we keep Juve on that day every single day is what Juve represents. The fact that we're able to break away from it almost like we need another emancipation, right? We need another emancipation
So,
because
emancipation for politics?
apparently,
Got him.
apparently, We need another emancipation because imagine that Culturama is supposed to celebrate the emancipation of slaves, but yet still to this day we're being enslaved by people that are not trying to move forward. I mean, Massa Blue just gave us a bunch of points, Reese. You want us to run through that and critique what he's saying?
So
Because
let's.
I don't.
I'll pull it up.
I knew we were gonna get
Fully,
stuck on culture armor.
fully
Just knew
overhaul
it.
and rebrand, and rebrand based on the mandate. I agree. Overhaul it and rebrand it. I totally agree. Um, have a clear mandate. I
Hmm.
don't know if we have one,
But
but
well, that should be the first one then.
the other one is have charismatic people as the faces. That is major. You need to have people who are relatable, who people gravitate to. Yeah. He right. He's totally
Hmm.
correct. Put business-minded people in the roles. I mean, if you want to make money, you want somebody who understands how to make money. All right. Move the pettiness, party politics, and bad mind. Don't lie.
That is
Politics
not
are the
going to
worst.
go anywhere,
The lie. Politics is the worst thing.
bro. I agree. I agree. It's it's
But
it's it's just it's that. Go
and
ahead.
and you know the other thing too, because we looking at all of this, and you talk about emancipation. When we talk about parade,
Parade.
you you start
Yeah, there
you
was
you
no
start the
parade,
parade.
Reese. There was no
Matter
parade.
matter of fact, I want to go to something different. Just in the same parade, did you see the ramp to go onto the stage for the troops?
Mm-mm.
Right, listen, only God know how the thing didn't break down. That thing was holding on for dear life. The ramp was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, yeah, was it?
Poorly, poorly constructed. Definitely a safety hazard. It's
Hmm.
horrible.
Hmm.
Horrible. Horrible. Reese just said, and they had the ramp on some block. But imagine you got a ramp going up and you got blocks holding it up. So at some point the ramp ain't touching the blocks.
Hmm.
Just think about it.
Hmm.
That's the that's the product. That's the product, the greatest summer line product.
Hmm.
Because if you know, you know.
Anyway, so what are so I think Antigua did it right. Antigua's I also saw like Antigua's leader. Man, he was out having a great time, but he was partying though. All the clips I saw of him, it was party, all party.
What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
That's all I saw. Nothing. I'm just showing that that is what it looks like.
You,
I did see a clip of the honorable Nisbet. She was partying, but then she bring politics in.
boy, boy,
That was
boy,
bad.
boy,
That was bad. That was
boy.
bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
Let,
That
I
was bad.
I
I
don't
ain't even gonna
I
lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't
I
like to
don't
talk about politics, but that was bad. Man.
I don't mind you have a political affiliation, however it is, but at a time when we need some form of unity, don't come not
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
that
That was bad.
you
That
know,
was
man.
bad. Even even for like the Olympics and FIFA, why stop? Like
Mm.
these people don't understand. Why's cut out? Like yo, we done ceasefire. We coming together. Like that
No, I mean that
was crazy. That was
I said that
wild.
I said,
But I get it. I'm pretty sure they spoke to her, and moving forward, it's gonna be viewed a different way.
but what I would say though, what I like to see, like you spoke about the Prime Minister of Antigua. The man understand that he's a
Yeah,
part of the people. He's a part of the
yeah,
people. And then
yeah.
I really like about him because if you watch him, he got his bodyguards with him, eh?
Hmm.
But like bodyguards give him a little bit of breathing room so people could actually approach him. Hey, how you doing that? The man is not bigger than the people. The man understand the thing. The man understand the thing. And the man was jamming to him. Yeah, not only just stand up and bounce. No, this man was jamming. Well, look like she's
Mm.
21. Look good.
I will not comment about the man wife.
Why? She a public figure?
I will not leave this man
Oh,
wife out. I would not be Will Smith. I would not be Will Smith. You know? So no, but so we saw that. We saw endless of fun and fetting, and that is fine. I think what we need to understand, it is fine for us to progress in different ways, right? And let some of the thing of the past just be like not be killed or die down, but just move into a different bracket, right? And we could still preserve the history, the fabric, not of culture but of history, because that's what it is. We can still preserve that, but we also want to invite. We need people to come to Nevis. I love Nevis, I want people to say Nevis. Reese, it hurts me that I hardly meet anyone that has a reason to go to Nevis. I've
why,
spoken
why,
to
why,
people. I want to go to Sugar Mass. I want to go to music festival.
why does it hurt you?
Sink it. Barry, I love Nevis.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
So
still
you
into
think I
why?
don't love Nevis?
Yeah, but why hurt you? Still tell me why hurt you?
Because I love Nevis, and I feel like Nevis is supposed to be seen as one of the greatest places on the planet, and people want to go there, and it seems non-existent, and it doesn't seem like we care for it to be something that people care to visit. The greatest summer line has dwindled to nothing, a mere two, right? Big up Wazim and Richard Promotions for 5-in-1. Because without that, it doesn't. It looks lost. What else? What else was there? What other fete they had during Culturama? Is it not supposed to be a party? I don't get it. Food fair? Even
Well,
food fair is supposed to turn up.
let me tell
Like,
you something.
you know what you could do with food fair?
Listen, you know how many things you got out there that could be done? You know how many things you got out there that could be done? I
Traffic
give you a
wasn't
good,
during culture. Traffic was
I
after.
give you, I'll give you a good example, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got the racetrack over
God,
there.
God, they had Grill Fest in Sinkits. Grill Fest. Hold on. Before you go to the racetrack, before you get an exit, don't no. Let them call you if they want ideas. But imagine this: Sinkits is comfortable enough to host a grill festival during the main celebration in Nevis, and cause one of the premier, I would call one of the premier events that people would have been looking forward to during the festival time, to move its date from outside of the festival because of a grill festival in Sinkits. Like Sinkits should have been like, why no, we can't do it. Why? Because nobody's gonna come. Everybody's gonna be in Nevis. But no, they're comfortable enough to say, no, we can keep it now. We can keep it right now. And then even so, these governments don't talk. Like these governments don't talk at all. Like, but how you can how you can do that during, like, no, hold back a little bit. Do that some other time. Like we supposed to be working together. I mean, like a grill festival. Stop Culturama, Mr. Waka. A grill fest. Stop Culturama. Pork and beer. There's a pork and beer festival in Nevis, by the way. Pork and beer.
Well, Lawrence asked, did we see any of the clips from? Yeah, hey, you saw the clips of SKN stuff in Birmingham. Yes, I did see it. I did see Sugar Band put on a good performance up there. Yes, Lawrence, we did see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, Sugar Band did on the clips. That's it.
Me not been see. I
Yes,
want the
yes, yes.
life.
That's it. But what I will tell you, right? We lack we lack foresight.
Mm.
We lack vision.
Not we.
We have,
Them. Don't
you
bring me
know,
into them mix up. Them. Them.
hey, okay, right? Foresight and vision is lacked. This thing could be biggest thing every summer. Yeah? You just got to plan it out correctly. Hey, Jaja,
Mm-hmm.
them man just got to play. Them man just got to play it out correctly. But you got to
Yeah.
prepare. You got to prepare. Say it's not getting ready to launch. Everything for Sugar Man getting ready to launch. We not launch. We not gonna. We wait till 2 weeks before to launch anything. What we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing? You got to do everything correctly, but
Sorry, Reese. Again.
I tell them,
Maybe
hire
I
me,
maybe maybe I was saying we too, but I done with this we thing because I don't want people to feel like I am a part of that problem.
I
You
tell
are a
them, hire.
part of that problem.
No, it could be a
Like,
part of the
Reese,
solution when they got hired.
yeah, but
Not for free.
first you have to understand what the real problem is. First of all, it doesn't seem like nobody a hustle to get any money into Culturama. Look like we only trying to get money in other parts, but we're not trying to get money into Culturama. Like, what kind of budget would you like to get? Because it costs money to have a major festival.
Yeah, but you know the one thing I know, right? Especially because of the gamble from time to time. It take money to make money, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah. I get
takes
that.
money to make money. That something like culture needs about a $3 million budget.
3 million is not enough.
But you got to start small. Start some. If you realize what Huntsman said
I'm
is less than
I and I think
100,000 went in this year. Less than a
no,
hundred
no, no.
thousand went in this year.
I think they have. I think budget wise, they're supposed to have more than $3 million on the budget for it. Not that they need $3 million for the budget, but I think it's more than that. We would have to look at
This
the
this year,
budget.
this year wasn't worth $3 million. None. This year was
I'm
about a
not
hundred
saying that
thousand dollars.
they're not saying that they're spending it.
So where the money gone?
I don't know. I don't know
Not true.
because we never know where the money goes anyway. I guess it pays bands and stuff like that. What was the budget for the Freedom concert they put on last year? I don't know.
But
Don't know.
you
Have
know,
no idea.
in all honesty, the prices need to be increased.
They need
Um,
to.
everything needs to be revamped. There's so many things that could be done. You know, if they just open to other people, hire the right people, put the right people in the right positions. Um, everything could be a lot better. But until those changes are made, my guy solid four for me, man. 4 out of 10, good.
Yeah.
Solid four for me. But I will run to
Two.
these other festivals that we see, you know.
Yeah. Start with Antigua.
Cause some, cause some what I saw from Antigua looked like they was like a 23 out of 10, yeah.
They
Antigua
were
looked like
great.
they had vibes upon vibes. And then when the vibes done, it's like vibes again, yeah.
More vibes. The vibes never done. Vibes can't done. Vibes
More,
can't done.
man, boy,
Vibes
Antigua look.
can't done.
I mean, even the Minister of
Oh
Culture
my
was in Antigua.
gosh. Oh my. Huh? What?
Well,
What you say? I mean, hear you.
I say even the Minister
Me
of
something
Culture
wrong.
was in Antigua.
Remember it. Oh,
Oh,
Antigua,
okay.
yeah, of course. Antigua Minister of Culture, I mean Antigua. What you say? Of course.
Okay, cool. If that way you hear me now, we can't imagine. Can't
The
take it
Minister
easy.
of Culture of who? Nevis? Ira Rhys.
I want people in the chat. If y'all saw that the Minister of Culture was in Antigua during Antigua Carnival, put just drop a yes. Drop a yes. Let everyone know that the Minister of Culture was in Antigua. Drop it in the chat.
No,
Drop
that's
it
not
in the chat.
possible. That's not possible, Reese.
So
That's
yes,
not
yes, yeah.
possible.
What you talking about?
So
The
then he
man
has.
was in
So then, okay then. So then I always thought he was one. Well, not him, right? The position, that person had a lot to do with what's going on with that festival. So I guess not then. So who really is to blame? Oh, my stomach, yeah, I'm confused now.
Hey,
Because
you see the yes, you see the yes, am I coming in now? Okay, just
I
want to
see
let you know.
one, yes. I see Susie say it for real. Thanks for confirm. Honestly, I didn't know. I
Yes.
didn't know.
See,
I
see
didn't know.
Javan say yes. You say yes.
Javan said
Yeah.
Erica. Man, I don't know Erica.
What Eric
But
about?
no, I don't know. It mix me up. They don't probably feel like you can't even critique because you critique you're against them. You're on the opposition. You're this, you're that, and then all of that needs to stop. We need to
No, we
stop
don't
all of
vote.
that for real,
We
bro.
don't. We don't vote. So we don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, I ain't even know the last time I voted. I haven't. I don't. They probably done half of the list.
But I'll tell you, Antigua had vibes. Antigua had vibes. Antigua had vibes. Antigua spent money. Antigua brought in a lot of artists. Um, like you would have seen, Kiss was in Antigua, Bungie and Fan was in Antigua, Marsh was in Antigua. They did a tribute to Ricardo Drew, who had passed away roughly about a year ago.
Yeah.
Um, a great tribute to him. They had an event. They had like a clash. I think it was Tian Winter versus Asa Banton. Like yo,
Wow.
them man had vibes. Burning Flames get ambassadorial passports. Well, which that is years too late. 40 years in the game, they should have done had that years ago. But with that being
Oh,
said,
okay. Eric.
they,
Okay. Okay.
they still got ambassadorship well deserved. Um, yeah, man, them man had a lot of vibes. And then the young bands, I think one of them named Caution, and I think the other one named New Gen. Them man had the road rocking, man, rocking. And I mean, like, them man had vibes. Antigua
I
had
just want to say
vibes.
congratulations to who is ever in charge of the Antigua Carnival for having the foresight and also probably making a lot of the people of Antigua happy as well, right? In terms of the vendors, everybody who want spend money to get money, and also bringing people into their shores and making Antigua premier destination during the summer. So honestly, I saw Antigua Carnival and I was like, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go Antigua Carnival. I want to go to the next one we're gonna talk about, which is probably Anguilla. I want to go there too. What you say about Anguilla?
And what? Hold on. Again, we ain't talk about Angola. We're gonna big up Master Blue again. Master Blue got a song down in Angola. Called
Hmm.
If You Know You Know with Panther. That song has been on repeat for me for maybe the last 3-4 weeks. Great track, well put together, well arranged, great production. Master Blue, big up yourself. Well
It
done.
was here
With that being
first,
said,
right? You did it
well,
here first in Nevis.
no, he did a version for Nevis and he recorded a version for Nevis and then Panther did the version for Angola. I don't know which was released first, which was recorded first, however, but I just know that that one was done. With that being said, Anguilla got vibes today. Anguilla got vibes. I mean, I look at Anguilla poker run. Era I never see so much boat in my life. And I live in the VA. I used to live in the VA. See enough boat. Era I never see so much boat line up side by side in my life. Them man poker run had boat
Mm.
from all over the Caribbean. a long line of boat. You pull out your binoculars and look all the way down and you say, boy, where the last boat there? You know, so
Wow.
them man had vibes. I mean, Anguilla, I don't know if they have a huge Creole population, a huge French population, but they're about in Cassav.
Yeah.
I think it's about
Kassav.
North
That's how
Man.
that. That's a
Out, I
Kassav.
think they're based in Man, they were based in France. A great Creole band. And I was telling somebody like, yo, somebody no, I like somebody was telling me, but I don't even know the words to these songs, but I just dancing because the music's so sweet.
Yeah, music
I
sweet.
like, yo.
I mean, they got a
I
big
like
tune. 1 minute up to
and I
now, I don't even know what it'll be saying.
see Master Blue say Panther song was first. If you know, you know.
Okay, okay. I
Right?
thought it
But
was here first.
we got to we got to big up Angola. I mean, when I look at the entrance for Soca Monarch, the Panther would have came in with in the little boat car kind of thing, stand on the hood doing the Ira dance thing. I said, okay. The man going on with a lot of things. Like the man had a car, it was set up as a boat, and the man is coming through cooling. And then, you know, instead of having people in the back just standing up, them man got people coming through ATVs. So it look like them man and them man got vibes. You know? So Angola had vibes. I mean, you got the party with Marshall. These man so good, right? These man plan so good that these man were able to get burning flames to leave Antigua in the middle of Antigua Carnival to come to Angola.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
them
Eric.
man understand. Boy. Hey, hey.
like, like Eric, because I still can't understand that. Big up to the Minister of Culture. You know, you're doing an excellent
Yes,
job. You
yes,
know,
DJ Ray. People from the side of St. Martin would have gone over, definitely.
they
But yeah, Angola again, I would have to give Angola get a 20 out of 10 for me. Angola really set the product up. They stepped the product up and they really had a massive festival.
Well, people take anything serious.
Had a,
But Reese, I
and
can
then you
say
know what?
something.
I'm gonna share another thing too. Like how that man set up too. It's like the Juve is the Monday like everybody else, right? Everybody else Juve
Mhm.
one of the times that emancipation in a Monday. But them man run straight into the weekend, yeah. So for example, the Eyes Wide Shut with Marshall was a Thursday morning fit, yeah. Thursday morning you partying with Marshall.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember?
That's what I'm saying. You need
And
you,
it was full, you know. It was hey, ram, you know.
you got to make people want to come out for those days. You, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even know what happened at Dream Weekend, but you know, Dream Weekend was excellent because it's non-stop party. I've been to Dream Weekend. That's when I realized
Listen,
I can't even keep up, bro.
no, like
Me tell you,
I right telling you,
party. What you want to rest for? You don't need no rest. Rest if you want.
I right telling you, them man is vibes. And then you know too, I wanted to tell you that the Kassav show was either the night before Marshall or the night after Marshall. So it's either like you went to Kassav in the night and then you went to Marshall in the morning, or you went to Marshall in the morning, probably cool at the late during the day, and then went to Kassav the night. Them are happy events.
You had events.
Them are make me want to spend the money.
GG, GG. If I had to get involved in Culture Armor, which they won't let me be a part of it, I guarantee you, because I can sit quietly and have anybody feel like I am failing at something that I'm tasked with, right? I will be very transparent. I will be like uh, the clear plastic then they ban because no one, because I use plastic because I can suffocate them with that too. No one is going to put me in a position and not fund me, and I'm not going to let the public know that I'm not being funded properly, right? I don't know if it's the younger heads they need. I think they need money first off, right? They need people who actually see the festival as something important. That's all. Let's start there. So if
No, but
I was a
it's,
part of Culturama,
we need younger heads too. We need younger
nobody
heads.
can be
Right?
telling me, yeah, but you got young people involved in Culturama, Reese. Don't feel like you don't got no young people involved in Culturama. The marketing, Anthony
Ira,
Gager is the marketing, the
Ira, Ira,
whatever marketing. That's a young
it
person.
can't just
Anthony younger than me.
it can't just be that you need young people. You need young people who understand the thing. Listen, right? I
But
don't
I
tell you.
feel like Anthony, what you mean? Anthony definitely understand the thing. Anthony
No, man, no,
has,
man.
because I would have seen Anthony involved in other circles that make me feel
As,
like
as,
he would
as,
understand the thing.
as,
I feel
as a
like that man
promoter,
squeeze.
right? As you've seen him in a promoter capacity, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well,
He used to play ecstasy song too.
yeah, but it's different when you're handling a one event to handling 10 days straight. You know, one event easy. You know, it's easier to handle one event. You know, because you really only mind your mindset is only for Saturday night. But when you gotta go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, straight down the line. No, it's a bigger thing.
But what event they had?
Ay, ay. That poetry in the park boy in the square. You
Yeah,
mean?
poetry. That got to stay. I mean, I respect that. Boy, what me a
That,
watch? What they say, big boy?
what,
Bus accident
what you
thing. Me
mean?
see what make that have to pop up. I
What
feel,
you mean?
I feel like, I feel like that have to stay.
You know, I need to come back on Ghana.
Back in our corner would be good. Okay, let me tell you something. Let me say this because we got back to Culturama again. I went to Culturama in 49. Can't remember the year because we don't attach it to the year anymore. Right?
Yeah.
I went 2023. Yeah, 2023. And I am driving around Nevis and there is no vibes. I go in a shop, they're playing funeral music. They were playing Morgan Heritage song. Um, there's a place for someone like this. Me say, big culture am I going on y'all playing funeral song? We need to bring back that. For one, shops need to be given promotions so that music and also people, I'm sorry. You live in a village, you wanna sleep, forget about it. If you wanna sleep, leave Nevis. That weekend nobody sleeping. I don't care if you're 90 or you're 5 or you're 0. Right? Shops, everybody's supposed to got music. It's just supposed to be like you're going through the place as vibe. If they're not doing that, if you bring that festive feeling back into the ear, right? You bring that back into the ear. I feel like the main concentration of the festival would be better too because people know in the vibes. So then they need to bring that festive feeling into the ear before Culturama actually start and
Hey,
during
you know,
Culturama all the time. No,
you know,
what's a permit? I don't need no permit. Sound
we,
permit.
we,
Oh, I need to go to the police to get a permit so I could play music.
see Gigi come with the ideas then. Gigi come with the ideas then. But that's the thing for real. Like we got to bring back the vibes. We got to bring back the vibes. Ain't got no vibes. Ain't got no vibes. You know what I mean? But you know what? Until they give me the card and tell me, hey, come save the day. I'm standing side there and I'm cool out. And give them a phone. Um
So
Also
I have two.
Tatola had
Lobster
the
Fest.
summer festival, as well. No, Tatola had the summer festival as well. And them again, Tatola again had a lot of vibes. Tatola again had a lot of vibes. So there's a lot of competition. So we got to, you know, the Caribbean tough, you know. Because Vinci had something going on. Grenada had the job thing going on. I want to play Mars and Grenada go play job to you.
Bro, let me ask you
I
something.
just some
How
dirty oil and
how
play.
is it? How is it? Okay, I respect bands and artists in Nevis need to release early too. How is it um, we're not investing in our craft, like getting because it might cost money for these people to work with like big producers around. I think at this point, government like, yo, let's get some of our bands, some of our artists, let we get them the sponsorship. We'll go work with a big producer so we could get a big tune. Let we also pay maybe a Marshall or a Kess or something to release a track for this festival. You know, have to have come on, man, push the
Let me tell
product,
you. Hold
push the
on now. Now you
product,
said I'm hold on now. Now you said I'm gonna show you
push
something
the
Antigua
product.
did. It should have been two. I want to say 2 years ago. Two, maybe 3 years ago. Antigua book out Marshall for the entire week for the entire weekend.
Hmm.
Marshall was on the road for Juve. Marshall was on the road for the troops and band. Marshall perform. I think he would have performed the Sunday before the Juve, the Saturday before the Juve. Them and book out Marshall for the entire weekend. But what it does is that because Marshall is so strong on social media
Hmm.
content, rolling.
Content,
So
yeah,
so when you see Marshall, you see Antigua. And if you remember a couple years back, the VI did that as well. Where they
yeah,
had Marshall for the entire week. Marshall went to all kind of events and Marshall again content rolling, rolling, rolling.
bro.
So when you
At this point
oh
in time, I would have been in negotiation to try to get Marshall to fit a song with maybe a producer like Massa Blue, Spain, one of our with our song, right? Like get one of these international artists to fit a song with our. It mightn't be the exact thing, but adapt that sound so that song could get a little reach outside, so people could hear it and say, "What is this?
but
Never hear this
you know,
before."
I'll tell you something, right?
It's
I don't know
crazy.
if
We got money.
I
I
don't know if
expect
you recall.
them. I could spend $1 million on that, and trust
Oh,
me.
I don't know if you recall some years back. The Soca Monarch in St. Kitts, part of the prize was a song with Red Boys.
Oh
Where
yeah,
you
who win?
I think Lucas had one that year. Lucas went to Barbados to record with Red Boys. But still like they could put in, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I said earlier. You need to put like them to work with. First of all, we need to make. Okay, so
You
Boyan Ketchan. One time you had mentioned to me, I said, "By Boyan a hit." You say, "By make Boyan hit because Marshall do a Boyan song." I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, so that easy." So why is it that we don't have Marshall doing music in our music? Look, money, money.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold
I
on.
know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. No, I know what you're gonna say. Go
No,
ahead,
no,
say it,
no, no.
say it.
It's
Go
not.
ahead, say
No,
it.
it's
Bring it,
not
bring it,
simple
bring
as
it,
that.
bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it,
No.
bring it, bring it, bring it, bring
See,
it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. I know you're gonna say. I know what
in a
you're
way,
going to say.
we're in a different way now. We're in a different way. We're in a different way now.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
You came with a great idea if Marshall do a song with like Master Blue or Marshall do a song with Spain. And that is
Yeah,
something that actually they help no.
yeah.
Hey, Marshall ain't just do a Booyah song, yeah, Marshall do a Booyah song with a Booyah producer.
Okay.
Right? Because he would have used Dada, right? So like you got a good idea. No, we just got to
I
execute
feel
it.
like they got
But
executed.
I'm
It's
gonna ask you a question.
Petty
You
Man,
remember this? You
Kess.
remember the singer Black? You remember the singer Blacks? The one that
Mm-hmm,
died?
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
Blacks. Blacks. The song and I say his name is with it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think you had brought it up, but it wasn't
Yeah,
well
well,
promoted. So apart it,
it wa-
they have to
wasn't
promote it,
promoted at all. Wasn't
huh?
promoted at all. Was not
Yeah.
promoted at all.
A part of it, this song, you're not just going to record this song. A part of it is like I'm paying you to promote this song, and it might be out of even the artist hand because I know the big rigs them. The what you call them, the record labels have a lot of say in creative rights and all of that. So it mightn't just be as easy as okay XYZ, but we need to see some collabs with these artists and our artists because we want to get our sound out there too.
You
And
you
maybe
know
maybe
you
the
know
artists them need to work a little bit on their own. I don't know. Who knows?
you know
I
when
see
it's
massively try.
when it's possible. It's possible when government speaks to government. Because I might not be able
Yeah,
to get you to break, but I may
yeah.
be able to I may be able to get a prime minister to talk to you.
Well, Well, we can't even get grill fest keep on another day. So how we can get how we like your own sister island can be keeping grill fest and in you during your premiere thing. Craziness, mad. That's crazy,
Anyway,
bro. That's
Aaron, before
crazy.
before we go, we
Yeah.
gotta get to the other, topic. I apologize, people,
Okay.
but we're going to
Yeah, that man's supposed to get shot tonight too. We take up the time.
another day.
That,
Apologies.
yeah, that's
Anyway,
cool. That's cool.
people, Mr. Nigel Staff, who
Who?
is the band leader of Mr. Nigel Staff. Mr. Nigel Staff, who is the band leader of Rough Cuts. Rough Cuts being the premier backing band in Jamaica in dance and reggae music. Been around for about almost 36 years now. Nigel would have made a statement and said that Vibes Cartel cannot perform on band. He has to perform on tracks.
Mm,
That has caused a big stir within all social media. Everybody wants to comment on it. So we're going to comment on it too. Ira, I know that you are a Cartel fan.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Huh?
What are your thoughts on it?
Wait. Reese. Reese. First off, let's give a shout out to Alicia, who is constantly trying to push the artists and flavor of St. Kitts and Nevis even more than the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, I would think. Um, so she has an event coming up. In that event is what's the date for that event, Reese?
September 13th. September 13th in the Brox Sexies Promotions presents what is it? I think it's pre-independence dance.
Hmm.
Think it's newest pre-independence dance. Who is it featuring by? Featuring Odyssey, featuring Caution Crew. Also featuring by I can't even find it for right now. Who's for? Okay, hold on. Featuring Odyssey, Caution Crew, DJ Chico, Upfront Band, DJ Fire, and Jeezy Sparta as well. Are going to be in the Bronx. That is on September 13th from 10 to 4 a.m. So if you're in the Bronx, in the New York area, in the New Jersey area, in the DMV, come on over, party with a party. So check it out, Sexies Promotion. So anyway, but you're not talking to me. What you think? What you think? Talk to me.
Track. Vibes Cartel is a better performer than no found favorite. Teen Splash 2010.
My breathing on the side, already sent me a week to the field. Only the other side of the fish out. But in the end, the other so fast out. But we want to roll that bad and roll out the army. No boy ride me like pony. And let me know which guy can hold me. Boy, I go as a family, then you are one shop. No dirty panty, no dirty. Stop it, calm down.
Yo, me know I'm flagger.
Man, that never been good enough. Okay, the crew look like
Oh,
they might enjoy
nice.
this time.
Yo. Come in down now, time for no to your time, that's how you sign. Mine for me money, and me money for me mine. This is how them a breathe the dollar sign. Oh, man, so anyway, you see me at any given time. Mine for me money, and me money for me mine. This is how them a breathe the dollar sign. The gas service, come in dance if you know me. Only me your best, so you know, don't be show me. So the millions for your own, so what know me. So me go out around the father. Come in on it. No. All when me broke, which guy can?
Them say Vibes Cartel. Nah, singing.
Oh, wait. He sound like he's keeping up to me. Sound like he manage.
Some
Me
clip
no know.
when I really popular up on the internet. You don't know my style. Me I go fight.
Me
Left from who you don't come and say James come and buy a
and big up
No
to
forget a phone.
whoever this person be.
I pop them. Hey, money. I pay me send them on. Them not bad like a shoes.
Double dancehall.
Anyway.
Have no-
Anyway. Okay, let's get to it. Foolishness. Foolishness. Let me make sure people could hear me. It's foolishness. No. Okay. Is he the greatest? Is he the greatest? Is he the greatest at performing with bands? No. But guess what Bounty Killer had said one time too? Bounty Killer said he's not the greatest performer. He just has to be great. You just have to be good. Right? Because you can't be the greatest in everything that you do. Right? No. No. Yeah, that's 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Here's my thoughts. And we're going on with Vibes Cartel. First of all, like Nigel said, remember he's not well. He's not at he's not at the strength that he used to have back then. And we have seen where he has improved from his first performance to now. We have seen a magnificent growth. We have seen magnificent growth. So as he gets better, right, I think he would have the ability to perform with a band. Okay. If that was the case, that he can manage bands. For me, here's what I thought. See, here's my real thought of it. This is what I think. I think it is a marketing strategy. I don't think he's going to leave the tracks, because when you look at the industry and you look at who is selling out arenas and you look at who is selling out stadiums, they have tracks playing. I do think he's going to incorporate some live music sound at some point in time. But with all the hype that Vibes Cartel has right now, he doesn't need to do it. But if Vibes Cartel now comes out with a concert where he incorporates this new sound, it is something now for fans to look forward to. And there's another set of $1.something million that he could charge, because guess what? This is a fresh look for Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel with bands is a big thing now. Vibes Cartel with a new sound. So I think there might be some kind of marketing strategy, because you have to start thinking in these avenues. If it's working right now, let it work. Right? If that starts to dwindle down, then we incorporate, they incorporate a new sound, and now there is this newfound hype for him. Right? This newfound hype for him. The other thing I'm going to say about Nigel, can't remember his last name, but, big up to him, because solid in the industry, rough cut, solid. Band music and live sound they're getting a beating right now. They could play locally, traveling wise, it's a problem. And with Vibes Cartel, the premier artist in dancehall, and nobody could even say anything different. Because when man I make $100,000 for sure, this man getting $900,000 and tell him I'm not showing up. Right? When the man who making the most money in dancehall say, I don't need a bands, the style, the fashion, and everything will follow. I'm telling you. So now he has to say something to defend his craft. I would too. I would make it seem like the reason why he not have any bands is because he can't do no better. He need bands, but he can't manage the band. I would do that, because that's my bread and butter. So kudos to him. But I believe if Vibes Cartel wants to perform with a band, he can perform with a band, and I think he would execute well. Would it take some time? Yeah. I've heard the arguments, because Nigel said he have too much of a catalog. Well, a matter of fact, run it on one rhythm for a while, and then switch the rhythm ever so often. You don't have to switch for every single song. No, because it's live music you're dealing with. So the bass, the drums, everything will hit you smooth. Cartel team have the capacity and finances to create an experience now than a show. So I think at some point in time, you're going to see the introduction of live sounds to his set. Do I feel like he can do it? I disagree. He's done it in the past, and I feel like he could do it again. I think he is working on certain things. You know, you got to crawl before you walk, and one day we're gonna see it again. I don't know about this can't manage story, brother. I don't understand that. Sip me drink. Coconut water. Wash me heart, you know.
All right.
Clean heart meditation.
Let me come in now.
Come in.
And I can tell you, what we saw were clips of Cartel where Cartel ran onto a stage show. There's a difference when you're running onto a stage for 5, 10, 15 minutes than when you do a full set with a band. I give you a great example. When Bounty sell out Barclays, Bounty
Yeah.
use a band. I don't use a band.
Okay.
Right? Once you start getting to these big stuff, band ain't as easy to handle as people make it seem, eh? Band tough. With that being said, I mean, one of my favorite artists is Agent Sasko. Agent Sasko got live where he played a full band and he only could have performed about 15 songs because once you start going through the progression of your songs, he had. Now, does Cartel need a band? He need a band. You're working for him right now, so if you're working for him, matter of fact, I don't think you would ever use a band. And I tell you for a fact, from the promotion, from a promoter standpoint, I wouldn't hire him with a band either. Because I ain't paying for 10 extra ticket. That's 10 extra hotel room. You got
Man,
you got to pay for 3. Everybody get 3 square meals, so that's 30. That's
right.
30 food.
That 1.3 could support that, man. Don't worry
No,
about
no,
it.
no.
I want
No, Carter now drop the price to 215 about. You crazy? The price got to go. The price got to go up.
right. Who's got to buy? Sha got to buy. What you mean?
The price got to go up.
Baby mother
So
got to take care. Yeah, baby
listen,
mother says she living good. She no
the
hungry.
one
She not paying her
the
rent.
1.3 may turn into could easily be 2 million as a promoter. As a promoter, that's where you are. So
Yeah.
right now, in Cartel's defense, this works for Cartel, and you don't keep booking for him because if you don't have to pay 1.3, 1.4 for performance, that don't include the plane tickets they got to buy, security they got to provide, hotels, blah blah blah. I know if you watch Cartel now, Cartel is not staying in a little rinky dink hotel either. Eh? You don't put Cartel no Holiday Inn Express and thing.
Yeah.
Cartel the Four Seasons top floor and the Westin top floor and the Marriott top floor. Which means you're gonna pay for the room there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna pay for the you're gonna pay for the room there, you know what I mean? So that's just where you balance out to. From a financial standpoint as a promoter, I wouldn't want Cartel to get no ban. I don't want Cartel to get no ban. Because
Yeah.
your overall cost could easily be something about 4 million if you include a ban.
Crazy. That's wild. That's wild for real. No, but you think he could manage a band? That was the
No,
main discussion. You don't think he could manage a band? I think at one point we're gonna see. I've learned not to bet against him. I've learned not
I
to
tell you,
bet against him.
and I'll tell you, if Cartel has a ban, we won't enjoy it because they're going either this song's going to be cut too short or we will miss out on too many songs. 'Cause even when you look at Beanie Man, when Beanie Man perform with a band, Beanie Man only hear about 20 to 25 songs. Eh? You know, Beanie Man got a massive catalog, but he cut it down to 20 to 25 songs. He had that.
Susie says she know what she want ban. She would
I mean,
feel robbed.
the band experience feel good, but you just got to understand the game.
Miami Carnival 2025 support small island promoters. Army Fete, Breakfast Fete, tanked. Okay, don't know. I want to say shout out to the small island massive them. October is right upon us. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna go out and you're gonna support the events, starting off with the Army Fete. Look, you don't have to worry. They're not gonna take away your camouflage. Wear wherever you want, right? Make sure you
Start
dress
to
good in
move
your
on.
camouflage. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hold me past them, please. Hold me past them.
Wanna show
Thank you.
tanked, 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 tanked. And I guess we're gonna have more information to share on these fetes to come. But if you're not in Miami in October, you're not anywhere. You know what I mean? We're talking about festival, we're talking about fun, we're talking about party, we're talking about fetting.
And Juve, we
So
on the road, right?
show up.
Juve man, we on the road in Miami with Juve
Show
Express.
up. Show up.
So we
Juve
don't
morning. If
yes,
you
man.
haven't gotten your tickets to jam with Juve Express, go and get them tickets, man. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be lively. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be mass. What you
Massive,
doing, bruv?
massive.
Are you not gonna show
Miami,
up? You have to
Miami
show up to
Carnival.
that, man. Crazy.
Last year, Miami Carnival almost sent me crazy, but we'll start again this year.
My breakfast fete will be dropping. I think there's a breakfast fest. We'll be dropping soon, featuring SK and artists. So those small island massive, look out for the Sink It's Nevis vibes. Right? Let's get this thing and show them how to party. October, Miami. That's where it's gonna be. Believe it. Believe it. It's gonna be mass. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. Reese, what you think?
No, me done there.
You think it can be
Yeah,
epic?
yeah,
It's gonna be epic. It's
yeah.
gonna be
Me,
epic.
me, me, me done there. Me done there. That's not a
Crazy,
question. Me done.
crazy, epic. Epic, epic, epic. Wild, wild, wild.
Yeah,
Wild,
me
wild,
done there.
wild.
I mean, I had a lot of years of Miami Carnival, and last year
I've
this was
never
my first
been.
year. First year in about 5 or 6 years, but vibes, man, vibes.
I've never
Right,
been. I've never been to it, so you know we go.
right now,
But I ain't missing it.
fun drivers.
He always fall on like because that's my son's birthday, and so he always fall kind of bad for me, you know. But I'm making it this year, so let's do this. Anyway,
Party.
back to what we were doing. We need them posters. We need them posters. You all have to send us these posters. We gotta throw them up, share them, do what we gotta do. Reese, stop biting your nails, man. You hungry? Man, Reese hungry, guys. We ain't gotta end this show because Reese getting
Okay,
hungry.
hold on. When Carter said, anyway, now I read the comments there, but big up yourself, man.
We can't read that. We can't read that. I don't even know how that make it. What happened, boy? Hit up on Facebook them and the black that.
Yo, and
How that like that is just slide through. Like
straight shot,
whoa.
no hesitation, no blockage.
Yeah.
Yes,
Me
man.
fed.
Yes, man. But we gonna be in Miami. We're gonna be in Miami for Carnival. We celebrating in Miami. You know, so y'all want to come out and party with us? Come party with us. Link up with us. Link up with us. And if y'all want some shot and some, put our ad in and we get some shot for it. But I gotta put our ad in early so we get our price details.
Agreed. Come out and party with us. That's it. We're gonna show you how to have a good time. That's it. Point blank. Period.
Simple, simple.
Yeah, just show you how
Party,
to have a good
party.
time. I just want to show you how to have a good time. That's it. And nothing else. Nothing else. Just a good time.
That's
Grand.
the long and that's the short.
What else you need?
That's it right there.
You know what I mean? This is not Culturama. But honestly, I could show people who have to have a good time in Culturama too, you know. I don't care. I don't
No,
care.
you know. And then you see, but I just about to say that, you know, I just about to say that I did they got some berries. I did they got berries on deck at all times. So when we get on there, we got to go check Ajik too. We got to check Ajik. We got to get some of the berries from Ajik.
I mean, so don't walk with mine then. Just drink Adric one, okay? No problem. No. Me not walk with none. You don't walk with none at all. I have one. Okay, real talk kind of shot. Real talk kind of shot. Ren shot or real talk kind of shot. Because you know you got Ren, Real Entertainment Network, and I want to come up with a we need a carnival design for that. Just because of that. I taking a shot at berries tonight. See, like I got a little thing in
And
my
and
throat
there's something
tonight.
a little regular,
Yeah, I gotta get that clear out. But Reese, we
yeah,
gotta
man.
close off the show.
Yeah, man, we
We
gotta
gotta
close
close off
off
the
the.
show because we have the topics coming up next. We have the topics coming up next.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yeah, man. But people, thank you guys for tuning in with us, rocking with us,
Love
vibing
it.
with us tonight.
We love it.
I
We
mean,
love it. We love it.
next week we're probably gonna be back again with something else.
Yeah.
Next week I feel controversial though. I want something emotional that gonna create some controversy. I think I got a topic to I got something. We're gonna talk about it though. I
Talk
got a
about
little
it.
something.
Um,
We talk-
I just want the people in the comment section, if you're not afraid, you know, tell us which carnival you want to go to next year during the summer and which one you would not go to. And why you would go to the one that you're going to and why you're not going to the one that you don't want to go to. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe over on YouTube, hit the notice bell. And Real Talk Corner is back. Yeah, because we keep it real over here. Reese, how we do it?
Hold on, take it easy. Me done thing, me done comment. Susie say Antigua. Susie
No, no,
say
no, no, no,
Antigua.
no. Not like that, Susie. Because Antigua could be the one you'd want to go to. Antigua could be the one that you don't want to go to. So I want to see going to Antigua, not going to Nevis. Why? I need to see why. The people need to see what's going on. That's what happened, right? Going to Grenada. Grenada for sure. You're going to Grenada for sure? I'm not going to Grenada for sure. Let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. Two things I want. The one that you're going to and the one you're not going to. That's all. I going to, not going to Nevis. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
Me done change, man.
Just like that.
I get Angola, not going Nevis.
What? Two problems. I just eat red skin food and things will be fine. Yeah. So you got me just a bun meat. You got me just not Nevis for sure. What is going to be displayed here is that you're probably gonna see everybody say they're going to some other country, but the common denominator, meaning the one on the bottom, will be Nevis.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, nobody is going to go to Nevis. I guarantee you that everybody.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Antigua got vibes too. Antigua got vibes. I mean,
Ira, no forget me. Me done for, shout out China Wallen, standing talent, one of the greatest selectors to ever touch the stage, entertainer, extraordinaire, And if you have never been to one of this man party, Status Entertainment is now what is in full effect. So book China Wallen, what up? Selector what up?
boy, yeah, man. Show you.
Book China what up?
Hey, but you know something to hear. I'm gonna tell you too. Right?
I'm just about me.
I'm going when we go Miami too. I'm gonna link up with Sunday Grenade and then we'll get some black oil too. We're gonna transfer the black oil too.
Me not about that.
You know, you gonna transfer the job oil and thing, man. You know what I'm telling you?
Boy, Reese, you know see this, yeah? How me get that out me here?
But you just look like a black hair boy. You look regular. Man, look like a designer now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like we said something else, boy. Remember, we're gonna have to be getting footage, eh? So just remember that. All right, let's go. We gotta go. It's been great. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining. See you again next week. And it's been real. Wait, Reese. Somebody said China Wallen run from a clash. China Wallen, please defend yourself. Okay. Huh?